Lots of families do their vacations in August before the kids go back to school. So this is coming up. So if a trip is still in the works for you, let's get some travel tips right now. Chantelle Malarkey is a travel and lifestyle expert, and she's a mom of three in her cute hat out there in San Diego, California. Is that right, Chantelle?
That is right, correct.
Oh my goodness. Well, congrats on that. How's life in California this summer?
Weather's been beautiful. Actually, it's been great. We haven't had a heat wave, so we got a breeze here on the coast. I can't complain.
Well, good. Well, I know we're all talking about this vacation thing, especially with kids, driving and or flying. I know you have some special tips to share to make it a little less stressful.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think? Let's start. You want to start with packing?
Packing. Well, packing. So these days, what I've started to do, honestly, I have a which I don't have this noted, but I started a notes in my phone a while back of like what to pack, and so I print it off and I put it on top of my kids' suitcase. They're Hunter's 11 or 13, and my twins are 11. Everybody's changing ages here in the next month, but. So I've been doing that for a while now, and they're really good at packing themselves off of this list that I've created for them. So things not to forget.
Yeah, so you're a list mom, and that normally works. Yeah, good.
Yeah, the list. It even helps me. It helps me remember what I need.
Right.
So one thing I always bring is I just thought of this a little bit ago, but never forget the music, a travel speaker. Definitely recommend that. It's so important to have good music wherever you go on a family vacation and or an adult vacation. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Another thing I always pack is, call me silly, but no matter what, I pack instant coffee, whether it's the Starbucks instant coffee or a new brand I've been trying. A girlfriend of mine just started this Get Super instant coffee. So no matter what, I have that. So I am always, ready to be caffeinated.
That's good. You have a lot of tips about flying with kids, about the carry-ons, and the food thing is important too, because you can they don't feed you on planes, and sometimes in the airport you don't have time to grab stuff. Yeah. So what do you recommend for that?
I have always been a big packer of like a snack bag, even just for the car. We have a snack bag that we bring with. I always say throw in some snacks. I have this one particular like Land's End bag that has our initial on it. So even for trips, not like on the airplane, we'll pack a snack bag and like mini kind bars. My kids still love those little instant fruit gummies. Some M&Ms, some. What do I want to say? Those teriyaki or those chicken? No, what is it? What am I trying to say? Jerky. Jerky.
Yeah. For some protein. Yeah.
Yeah, protein. Some Power Up bars that we order off from Costco. That are more the Power Up bars. I don't know if you're familiar, or not bar, but they're packets of like nuts and cheese, and there's 3-4 different varieties, and they're super good and healthy. A healthier snack.
Okay, one more thing. Let's talk about kids that are your kids' ages, 11 and 13, kind of that preteen, early teen. Sometimes there are meltdowns in families when it comes to traveling, because traveling can be stressful, right? I mean, stuff goes wrong and people get cranky.
Absolutely.
Give us a tip for kind of controlling that, keeping that under calmness.
Well, I mean, I hate to say it, but iPhones and iPads these days are definitely very helpful. I always have my kids also pack a book. Mostly my daughter is the one who will read. Her and I read our last flight the whole entire time. But just making sure that the electronics are charged. I always make sure that everyone has their own charger, so that when we are waiting at the airport, or if it needs to get just so that we have that ready to go and nobody's fighting over a charger.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. Oh my gosh, that would be easy to forget. I think maybe because you can't share chargers. You're right. Chantelle,
we don't forget them, because I have that list. Remember
the list. It's on the list. So you have all kinds of things on your Instagram, all kinds of tips, beauty tips, lifestyle influencing for all kinds of things, decorating as well, and for traveling as well. So so all of that and some pictures of your cool family, they're all up there too. Chantelle, thank you for these tips. Happy travel. Of course, you live in a place where people want to go, so you probably want to get away from San Diego too, I guess.
I know. I went home recently to Minnesota for some lake life, which was great too. The other thing too, a big tip I did, I just want to share is getting TSA approved was probably my smartest decision ever.
TSA pre, yep, for flying.
TSA, yeah. So it covers myself, like I only, I got approved, and then it covers my children as well. So I only pay for myself, and the 3 of them get to come right with me.
Yes, and you don't have to take out all your stuff or separate your liquids. You're so right. Yeah, if you do any traveling at all, any flying at all, TSA pre. You have to sign up ahead of time, and they do background checks and stuff, but it's worth it. Yeah.
Definitely worth it.
Chantelle, thank you. It was a happy traveling, happy rest of the summer. Thanks for joining us.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
Sure. Bye now.